This story deserves a perfect ending. Don't you think? This story deserves a perfect ending. Don't you think? Our story is far from over.
Not muted, just fucking Windows update. Fucking always tampering with my fucking mic settings. Stupid ass fucking stupid bullshit. It's not even what I don't know who to blame anymore. OBS or Windows. It happens within OBS. It's always swapping back after a Windows update in OBS to default. Which apparently my microphone is not considered my default, although I don't even I can't fathom what is considered my default if it's not this. Especially because I'm pretty sure, like, all my other fucking my microphone sources are shut off. So I don't know what it thinks it could fucking possibly be defaulting to. But apparently it's not this. Anyway. Yo and hello, my duties. We are looking for that Hagmaxing Cartethyia. She Hagmaxes. She fucking skibbities. She's got that W-Riz. God. Fucking goddamn. When she's really old, that's when I'm fucking interested. Anyway, we'll get to Woowa. It's on the to-do list. We just gotta do all the other things to get to Woowa, so worry not, fellow compatriots. We game, then we game some more, then we game some more, and then we game some more, and then I'm like, oh my god, I'm fucking tired. But we game some more. We fucking game, boys! Yeah. Yeah, what up, Demon? What up, Saucy? What up, Mr. Boladanka? My Bolognese sauce.
Guide with the Rainbow Bridge.
Oh, we're getting so guided.
So leave it with stars.
Windows updates being dumb as hell, yeah, but I don't know if it's like 100% Windows. Well, I mean, it happens every time Windows updates. So I blame Windows.
Embrace a new life.
But is it really their fault, or is it OBS's fault for being like, I don't know what to do anymore?
May death protect us.
I feel like your microphone source has changed for some reason.
As you wish.
It
Flowers.
never has.
Tomorrow.
It can fuck itself.
We can do anything.
Hold the walls.
Have
That's asking a lot. The man couldn't even hold the door.
Memories waiting to be woken up by a shooting star. Remember me with love.
Couldn't even fucking hold the door.
Don't blink. May you fulfill love's promise with me. Cleanse hatred with love.
Dispel the gloom.
Gotta de-bloat the windows? Remove the windows
Embrace a
altogether.
new life. We can
Take
do
all the
anything.
windows out, replace them with penguins. Penguins that try and look at Marciana's fat titties.
Restore the skies.
God bless those penguins.
Show me the way.
Truly, they're doing God's work over here.
Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies.
Fucking goon-maxing penguins, my dude.
Dispel the
What are my audio sources? Probably my fucking Logitech camera that I never use.
sunshine.
I think my other camera that I never use has an audio source. Some other bullshit desktop, I think.
Restore the skies.
You know, some of this, some of that.
Dispel the gloom. Restore the skies.
Felt that deep in the blocked arteries?
Show me the way. Dispel the gloom.
Open up your arteries
Restore the skies.
by sucking on toes. That's the remedy. You know, just gaming.
Restore the skies.
Just gaming because it's pretty pog. Thinking about gaming other things while I game because gaming is great. Tony the Tiger would definitely say so. Tony the Tiger is say so because I say so. Windows just sucks? Yeah, but I also don't have the patience to fuck around with Linux. Also, I bet you most of the games that I play probably don't run on Linux, so I'm like double fucked. But at the end of the day, the probability of me fucking installing Linux is like 12%. I shazn't. I've only got so many hours in the day, and they're just not going to be spent fucking around with that bullshit. Reinstalling Brown Dust 2 again? Because apparently the one I have isn't on my computer for whatever reason. Oh god, wait until you see Dalvy's new animation. It's certainly interesting. We learned that not all 9 of her tails are rear-facing. Just so you know. If it's ass, oh, yeah, well, then you'll be happy to know. Yeah, it's pretty much ass. There's a little titties, too, but it's mostly ass. It's the origin story of where her tails come from. Heads up. Number 9 will shock you. 8 years, 26 days? Goddamn, brother. Fucking goddamn. It's been quite a while. Some might call that an age. Almost a decade, actually. A decade is quite an age indeed. Indubitably. Indubitably. Tony the Tiger would say, if she can fit them titties on the bikini, it'll be great. If not, even greater. If he went off the unhinged side. I feel like after all this time fucking eating nothing but sugar, he's probably going to be off his fucking rocker, dude. He's probably got so much sugar in the system, if they were to do a blood test on that poor cat, they'd be like, oh, he's addicted to crack. And they'd be mostly right. Big streak, not even Twitch can keep up? Yeah, I mean, Twitch can't even count to 10, and that's totally understandable because fucking Dan Clancy is a fucking clown. He's a fucking goofy little fuckboy. I mean, yeah. Based off of who Dan Clancy hits on, I can assume that, yeah, he probably doesn't need the knowledge to go any past 10. Ooh, shots fired at Twitch's CEO. Ooh, chat fucking burned him. Kool-Aid Man broke through the walls, said those titties, and said, let me motorboat those? God, I wish I was the Kool-Aid Man. I'd pour punch all over those fat milkers. Alright, chat, next up. You know what it is. It is a 6-star weapon. I wonder, this has gotta be her fucking Pog sword, right? That's gotta be Pogress. Absolute Pogress. Well, fuck it, am I right? Let's just fucking send her. We're fucking rolling until we get her. Arcane is out. Haven't heard anyone talk about her so far. She's hot, so I don't care if she's good. In fact, that's basically my entire mentality in this game, is we only roll on hot characters. Hubba-da, 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 hubba-da. Chat, suck me. Oh my god, an SSR and 2 SRs? I mean, that's probably because not too many people are even fucking playing this game anymore, to be honest.
Why do I have to do this
Head
again?
pets! Head pets!
Op-C7 reporting for duty.
Fuck yourself!
Op Team Z7. My role is giving the...
I am eager to.
Head pets!
Qualifying is Arclight.
Even though she
I am
is
not a trained
5-star
reader of
for me
words,
now, but
but I wish
hell,
you well, and may
I
you
would
flow with
rather
rising
an
river and
Arclight than the
flowers.
fucking Fisher nerd. Oh shit, head pets! I don't remember if I've 5-starred Perlica or not, to be honest. Head pets! Akakuri is still one of my faves. Oh, well, could be worse. God, look at them bounce. Head pets! Head pets.
Op-C7 script.
Head pets! Wait, there was fucking
Well,
3 SSRs in here? Head pets? Or SRs, I guess? That was a pretty stacked fucking opening, I'm not even gonna lie. Ya boy can't be too mad at that. Ya boy can't be too mad. Oh, wait, shit. Did the head pats work? I don't remember. Those should be fine, but here, I'll throw stuff at me. Wait. Brain damage. Ember herself stacked like containers on a cargo ship. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, that's a fucking stacked pull if I do say so. I know Aviwenna and Arclight are maxed. I don't remember if she is. But I can tell you Ember is certainly not maxed, so that's a good pull right there. Okay. Ha 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 ha. Headbats!
Why do I have...
Headbats!
Why do...
Headbats!
And tall.
Headbats!
Captain!
Headbats!
Captain!
Headbats!
Captain!
Fuck you!
Opti.
Headbats!
Oxy 7.
Fuck you!
Team Z7.
Catello!
And
I don't
Field
remember. He might actually be pretty close to maxed if he isn't already. It's a Catello. Oh, it's a Catello. The meatballs. Ha la 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 la. Headbats!
Why do I have...
Headbats!
And tall.
Headbats!
And tall.
Headbats!
Why do I...
Headbats!
Why do...
Headbats!
Why do...
Headbats!
Oxy 7.
Headbats!
And tall.
Headbats!
Why do I...
Headbats!
Edmund, help!
It's gonna be a good day when you get this many fucking Estelas. I'm not even mad about it, Chad. Pick your top 5 waifus of all time. Who would that be? Probably Cinderella from Nikkei. Fuck. Do I put Hansel and Gretel in there too? God, I really have to think about this, because there's like fucking so many waifu games that I play. This is fucking tough. Probably Castoris from Honkai Star Rail. I would be loathed to exclude my ultimate wife. Oh, God. Okay, so we definitely are going to lock in Cinderella and Castoris. God, this is hard. Like, if it were like 5 from each game, it would kind of be a bit easier. Me Abby from Zenless Zone Zero. Oh my god, but there's so many good Fox women. Like, all the Fox women from Honkai Star Rail are top tier Fox women, for sure. They could all, at the very least, be honorable mentions. But Miyabi wields a katana, so she's like... she's fucking goated with the sauce. Cinderella and Label. See, I like Label, but with Label, I think I like her Japanese VA better than her English VA. Her English VA is kind of lacking. It's not what I would expect for that character, if I'm being honest. Mint from Neverness to Everness, she is pretty good waifu, yeah. She lets us clean her ears. She plays rock, paper, scissors with us, and we can look at them bobs bounce. Those are good choices. Fuck. See, I'm like thinking video games. I haven't even started with shows. I mean, Lucy from Cyberpunk is definitely gotta be a high tier pick for me. But I don't know if I would consider her in the top 5. But she, as far as anime go, Lucy is definitely a fucking really good one. Fuck. Yeah, I really don't know. I really don't know. I might have to take both Hansel and Gretel from Nikkei, too. They really are built different. Cinderella has always been my day one from Nikkei. Like, when I originally installed Nikkei, Steez and I were in a call together. He was getting me, like, all hyped and shit. We were watching the installation video. He's like, who's the favorite that you've seen so far? I immediately picked out Cinderella. And then he's like, yeah, she's an NPC and she's evil. And I was like, oh. And mind you, this was even, like, before the time when, like, Cinderella had actually been even introduced in the story. Like, we hadn't met her at all yet. So that was, like, fucking 3 punches to the balls when I originally was like, yeah, Cinderella is the one. But I have pined for Cinderella for many a moon until we finally got her. And now I got her, and she's my fave. She is beautiful. And now it's the same with Hansel and Gretel. It's like, they give you the sneak peek of that fucking fat underboob, and now I have to wait. Head pats. Head pats.
Captain.
Noise. Head pats.
Codename Snowshine.
Head pats. Head pats. Head pats. Oh, nice. Head pats. I think she's 5-star too, though. Head pats. Head pats. Head pats.
Captain.
So, yeah. God. Do I hold Mint in that high regard? If we were to go Cinderella, Hansel and Gretel, Castorus. I mean, I did start playing Honkai specifically for the Herda, but I think after Castorus came along, I think I like Castorus more than the Herda. Plus, Castorus the entire time, I was just like, fucking hug her! Love her, god damn it! Herda, I kinda got sick of the more she showed up, TBH. She's that overly smart, pretentious bitch that's like, yeah, she's hot and she's got a witch. Oh, Blackbird! Oh, fuck. How can I forget Blackbird, my one and only true Dami Mommy? Yeah. Yeah. I think that's the list right there. I mean, you can't deny Nikkei just does waifus different. I mean, I would like to have one from Brown Dust, but, like, if I did choose one from Brown Dust, it would probably be Low End. Or Venica. I don't want to be, like, the typical simp that would go Eclipse. Because, I mean, yeah, Eclipse is hot for sure. But, like, let's have some originality, you know? Let's fucking pass the sauce, dude. Sauce the peas. Forgot I need to grind 999 nights? Yeah, I gotta do the same. Fucking try and do that more throughout the week. I want that fucking skin for waifu as well. Shinku would be another one, but no, she's definitely not hotter than Black. Oh! Fuck! Oh! She's not as hot as Blackbird. There's no way. Blackbird can't counter yet. She needs to come out first. Oh, but I mean, we know she is. And I mean, quite frankly,
Opsy, 7 skirmisher.
I can't think of...
Got anything to say?
I can't think of anybody who's... Headpats?
How about we just call it
I can't think of anybody who's hotter in the game than her.
Why do I
Head
have to
pats.
do this
As
again?
far as Dami Mommy witch ladies go, like, she has no equal.
Administrator, I'm Estella. And please don't give me physically intensive
Headpats. Headpats.
Enter.
Headpats.
Enter.
Headpats.
Enter.
Headpats. Headpats.
Enter.
Ho ho ho
Loyalty of Test
ho.
Commander.
God, she's got that upper hip thigh action going. Should I try and 1-star her so I can get her background? See, I kind of want to save because... we also know that the chick with the purple and black horns is probably also coming eventually, and I do like her too. I'll save for now that we got Arcane, but I am thinking about it. I'm certainly thinking about it.
Originium will carve a path for us.
All right.
My crusade is far from over.
A juiced up ember? How's her background? I don't know if that is gonna go on the fridge.
Originium will carve a path for us.
Be of Fairy and Wind. Move as a razor's edge. Yinglong wins by momentum.
Wait. Is the sword not for her? Well, what the fuck? Okay. Shit. They give Blackbird like 7 skins? Good lord. I mean, I feel like everybody is skin maxing except for fucking Hathor at this point. They made Hathor and they were like, how do you improve upon perfection? And then... and then we never got anything else for her. We didn't get a single fucking thing. She needs one so bad. Please, give her a summer outfit. Just like a bikini. Just fucking do it. Just fucking do it. Wait. I have to double check. Bonk is bonking, right? Haha! Bonk! Bonk! Don't bonk. Haha! Did you see my name in Porky server now, Steez? I have enacted my revenge. You thought you could escape my wrath? Call me a nerd, will you?
Just returned from a work trip.
I'll never let that just slide. This is a good day!
Yours. Thanks for keeping me
All
on
the
your mind.
waifus all have gifts for me instead of fucking Wolfguard, that fucking cat-loving weirdo. Hey, Catello! It's a me, a mamma mia!
Dijon is a vessel furnished with various amenities,
fucking
but she's
boobs,
not built
dude.
For war. Her absence of constant operational...
Yeah, you better not look at it, Steez. You better
My
not.
thanks.
My name doesn't exist. And it never will. Oh, Pog? My champs are a barkin? Oh, Pog? Albedo Overlord? Yeah, she's good too. I haven't actually watched Overlord. It is on my watch list. But I know her to be the Donnie Mommy. Even as somebody who hasn't watched it, I would have to say, even as far as anime is concerned, she's probably on my top 5 as well. I am a sucker for women with either witch hats or fucking horns. Or fox ears. Fox women just fucking hit different, brother. With their succulent fox meat. Which is why Dalvy goes so hard, because she's a nine-tailed fox, but one of her fucking tails is not in the rear. If you're picking up my drift. If you're drifting like it's fucking Tokyo. Witch hat? Altai Atlier? Wait, who is this? Who's Atlier? I was thinking more Blackbird, but pretty much anybody in a witch hat will do. Can't do no wrong. Have you watched it? The animation is quite good. I don't believe I have. The season just wrapped up. Is it the first season, or is this an ongoing anime? Yeah, I'll actually have to watch Overlord one of these days, because, like I say, I'm aware of her existence. I have been for quite some time. One blood, one of those, eh? Oh, nice. Now it actually shows you what you need. Not enough materials. Wait, what? Wait, what? How do I not have enough to grow these fucking things? Oh, are these new? Oh, they're fucking new, dude. What was the other one that I needed? This one. Fucking hell, bro. Fucking hell. Haven't watched the anime? Well, brother. Brother, you gotta fucking watch the anime to declare the trueness of the waifu. Pretty sure most people that know Albedo have never watched Overlord. That's fair. I've seen clips. Mostly of the, like, fucking skeleton dude. Fucking the guy who resembles death. Witch Hat Atelier. Let me see what you're working with here. Witch Hat Atelier. With this green chick? That's not a proper witch hat at all. Am I even signed in to Crunchyroll? God damn it, Billy. Is it on the old Crunchimation? It is not. Oh, wait, it is. Witch Hat Atelier. Okay, it's been added to the watch list. We're watching. Yo, by the way, what's good, foe? Kinda like Frieren, you say. Well, you know I do love Frieren. She doesn't even have a witch hat, and she's pretty top-tier waifu. Mostly because I want to squeeze her cheeks with my cheeks centered between her cheeks so that my cheeks get squeezed so good. I cannot help. I cannot help it. I want the whole experience. Kind of like how a lot of people know Mercy and Diva from Overwatch. I feel like that's different. I mean, I could be mistaken. I mean, sure, I'm sure Albedo probably isn't like a decent amount of Rule 34. But, boy howdy. Fucking Overwatch made those models incredibly easy to import, so everybody made fucking porn of Diva and Mercy. And fucking Tracer, for that matter. And fucking Widowmaker. And fucking probably others. Overlord's kind of meh anime. Couldn't finish it. I mean, it's definitely not one that I hear a lot of people talk about as far as, like, top animes of all time. But, like I say, it's also an anime where I feel like I've seen clips of it. But then again, I guess the same could be said about fucking Ghost Stories. Like, everybody and their mother has seen fucking clips of Ghost Stories. And it's the clips that make you think that it's good, but then you go and watch the actual show, and it's like, if you've already seen the funniest moments of the show, or the funniest clips, then there's really no reason to actually watch the fucking 23-minute episodes, because the stuff that you don't see in those funny moment clips are kind of worthless. But it's not the only anime like that. I mean, some are just hit and miss. Watched Overlord and Good Lord. Do like Albedo despite her being programmed to be that way. Only imagine how she'd be if she wasn't like that in the manga. Which I should if next season is taking forever. Wait, there's going to be I felt like Overlord fucking aired like a billion years ago. I thought it was just done and dusted. I didn't think there was ever going to be any more. You mean to tell me that it's still a fucking work in progress? That's fucking crazy to me. Also, you asked how things are going? Pretty good. We got another copy of Ember tonight. I got Arcane tonight. I consider that a pretty successful evening, honestly. I'm a lot stoked. I mean, I would have liked to have gotten 2 copies of Arcane. I can still roll. I've got like 35,000 gems. No, 25 now. But the question is, do we just continue to hold until the new chick comes out? The one with the black and purple horns? Because she could potentially be Pog Sauce as well. And I do like him when their sauce is Pog. I can't turn down a good... Aw, shit. Shit. Maybe I hold, though. When we get the refresh. No, wait, because restock is in 2.5 hours, so this refreshes. Fuck it. Fuck it! We ball! Really watch anime? No backlog for me. Building Gunpla, my backlog is hella massive. Yeah, I tried building a well, I didn't try. I successfully built a model car back in the day. That's good for me. That did it. That was the one. That was the thing. I don't think I could ever get into anything more intricate than that. Don't think it would do it for me. So we still have to actually get... I'm assuming Solemn Phalanx is probably her good weapon. Which, how many of... Oh, I have 17,000? Okay, so we should probably be able to get this then. 8 more issues to get? Well, there's a chance that we actually use her, so I guess I'll get it. And then I'll contemplate whether or not I just go broke on another character that I like. Because I did go broke on Dommy Mommy Dragon Lady, and then we ended up getting enough tickets back to be able to roll. Overwatch is a video game? Yeah, not a good one, though. Well, it was until they made Overwatch 2, and then it was not a good game anymore. Somehow, they ruined a game that was alright. I don't know how that's possible. I don't know how you take something that worked and then we're like, but what if we made it worse? But then again, that's what Activision Blizzard fucking does, is they fucking age like a milk. What I expect from them nowadays is that whatever the base product, don't expect it to get any better. Reminds me of how that chick that did the "it'll never work between us," not because you're a rabbit, but because you're black, was in the Senran Kagura. Yeah, no, that line is literally from fucking Ghost Stories, the English dub. That's what I mean, though. Like, there's a couple of moments like that that are absolutely hilarious, but I've watched a couple of the episodes. I don't think I've watched all the episodes, but from the episodes that I did watch, I pretty much watched or saw all the moments that were in, like, the greatest hits compilations for Ghost Stories. Certainly some funny moments, but, like, overall, still mid. So if it wasn't good in Japanese, it just makes you wonder how bad it truly was in Japanese. Used to be ranked Diamond in Overwatch, OG. Oh, Fog 2? No way! This is a fucking sick pull right here. Played an hour of Overwatch 2, uninstalled. Yeah, there's just some games where I'm like, I don't even, well, I mean, I hadn't played fucking Overwatch in many, many years, or at least many seasons. So it wasn't like I was foaming at the mouth to get my hands on Overwatch 2 as it was. But it was one of those things where I was like, well, I guess I'll see how the reviews are, and then maybe if, like, people that I know are playing it. But that was not the case. And so I said, fuck it. Okay, we got Wedge. I swear to God, I saw 2 6 stars in this poll. Did I not? Yeah, there, baby! Whoa, my God, really? I see how it is, game. I see how it is. Apparently, Ghost Stories was actually popular in Japan. It was the original dub that was unpopular. Oh, really? So they dubbed it. They were like, meh. So they sold it to a new studio that was like, we're going to just fuck with it. That was a crazy opening, all things considered. Although, it is also quite unfortunate that neither of those were what I actually wanted. But hey, maybe someday somebody will use some of those. All they did was shut down the servers, opened up the servers for Overwatch 2. Basically a shitty reskin of Overwatch. Yeah, but instead of 6-on-6, it was 5v5. I think there were some optimization issues as well. At this point, I will likely never buy it. Oh my god, again? Really? We're fucking popping off tonight, chat. We're fucking popping off. What on earth? I'm just pretty skilled. What can I say? Okay, another one of these swords? Goddamn, Bobby. Former finery. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No! What the fuck? 3 of these in one evening? Brother, what the fuck? What the fuck? Okay. I see how it is. Isn't this actually good for Aviwenna, though? Surely I have a good spear for her by now. Alright, well this time, it's guaranteed. Pog. I'm pogging. We pretty much burned through literally all of my stuff. But hey. But hey, at least we got it. So that sword that they gave us for free, who was it even good for? What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again. So we do still have 25,000 plus, like, if you take into consideration my other gemage. Then technically I have another 16,000. Not that I really want to use those for rolls, but I mean, they are there. Technically, we only need to make sure that I keep 30 of those so that at the end of the fucking pass, we're still Gucci. We can get the full pass. So technically, if I wanted to, I could try and go +1 on Arcane. But I don't know if that is the wisest play. I don't know if the wise man committee would fucking get upsetty spaghetti. But at the same time, boy howdy, would I like to have a picture of her on the fridge. Her and Dommy Mommy Dragon Lady? Fuck! You know what I'm saying, chat? You know what I'm saying? Alright, how do I want to do this? We do Neverness to Everness. We could do our dailies in Wua. We did kind of leave on a cliffhanger. literally the Cartethyia thing was going down in Wua. And I feel like that would be biggie, but like also we could wrap out the Nikkei event. Because I'm literally at the end of hard mode for Nikkei. And I have to know what those rascally little penguins do. Do they just full on steal Marciana's fucking bathing suit? I know as a penguin myself, I would definitely steal that bathing suit. The people deserve it. Right, Shinku? The people deserve it. It's what the people want. Pretty much all the art that I've been seeing so far for Nikkei the last 2 weeks is just a bunch of penguins sexually harassing Marciana. And I've got to say, I endorse it. I fucking stand by that decision. It's been the greatest 2 weeks of my life. Laplace and Maxwell's alts have their banners announced? I did see. In fact, I've showed Steez. Because he's a big Laplace fan. I'm waiting for the Drake banner, personally. I mean, I don't know. I mean, if they are Triple S characters, according to Pridwin, then I may roll on them a little bit. But I put like 20,000 gems and fucking 50 tickets on fucking Cinderella. And I only got her through pity, so not progress for me. I suck at the game. But I got back-to-back Marcianas. I've put 30, or no, wait. How do I put down 9,000 gems on Marciana. Rolled on her 30 times. And of that, 2 of them have been Marcianas. So, the downside, Marciana is probably not going to be a meta character, so I'm like, do I keep rolling on her aggressively so that I can get the background? Because, let's be honest, the background do be popping. But the character isn't really worth having the 3-star aside from the eye candy. And now that we know Laplace and fucking Maxwell, I mean, Maxwell has got to be pretty good because her base form is pretty good. So if they fucking up the ante on her, but she's not actually better than her base form, that's stupid. I guess the same could be said about Laplace. Like, Laplace was pretty good. I mean, it's kind of got to be a similar situation to Vesti, Emma, and Gunhua. Like, old Vesti, Emma, and Gunhua used to be fucking dirt characters. They were like some of the most useless Nikkeis in the game. So, you would have to assume that we're getting at least a couple steps up with the Macillus overclock. Especially because, like, Macillus is known for their tech. But no, yeah, we haven't seen Drake's banner yet. We can only reasonably assume that she must have to come after these 2 banners play out. But I don't know. It's shift up. They could do whatever the fuck. They're silly little bakas sometimes. Fuck, I haven't done any goddamn Pink Paws heist. I feel like I'm letting down the whole country. Like, like I should be doing it, but at the same time, I just don't have the fucking time to do it. I really don't even want to fucking do the fucking anomaly pilgrimage, to be honest. I've gotten to the point that I'm kind of fucking sick of it. Shit's turbo lame. Same fucking boss fight week after week, and it fucking sucks to do. Pretty much 10 minutes to do the 2. Can kinda eat my ass cheeks.
How about some variation? You come to me.
I will see through the nexus.
I'll handle this one. I'll handle this. One moment is enough. Clear on time.
Still your favorite joke villain? She's so good. Like when fucking, there's the part where like Laplace is eating candy or something. She's like eating unhealthy. And fucking Drake's like, you've got to eat healthy if you want to be a good hero or something. I can't remember exactly what the line was, but shit like that was so random. That and then Drake being like, oh, by the way, I can crochet a dinosaur out of electricity. And fucking, what? This shit's Pog! You're so fucking epic! Still wish Nikke took a similar approach as Brown Dust 2 when it came to unlocking wallpapers. Yeah, I would like it to be like, you just get the character, and then you get it.
I will see through the curtain.
The +3 for wallpaper seems a little fucking egregious.
I'll handle this.
And by seems, I mean, it literally couldn't be any more egregious.
I'll provide that. Spin and clear. Target confirmed.
God, look at those boobs wiggle. That's why she bends over like that. They knew what they were doing when they made that animation. Seen people making fun of Laplace with her Korean dub voice, just shouting at Cinderella, then adding her vomit sound while Cinderella is looking so annoyed, tired of her shit. To be fair, I guess I don't want to say too much because Mr. Boladanka has just started playing. I guess these aren't like heavy spoilers on the story necessarily. But not, I wasn't particularly a huge fan of their meeting. Maybe more like, I don't know. I'm kind of mixed about Laplace. She's alright. She has her ridiculous moments, but I like Drake much more. I think Drake is the more fun character of the two.
Clear on time.
Still miffed with the Mihara skin that can do it the... Yeah.
Target confirmed.
There's a bunch of things that miffed me with how MiHoYo, or not MiHoYo, fucking Shift Up deals with skin stuff. Like, personally, I don't see any reason why they can't, A, make a background for the monthly banner skins. I think that they could add additional voice acting for those skins as well. I don't think that all that good stuff should be just fucking locked behind the primo gacha skins. I also don't think that fucking... Get 100 daily activity point. Oh, right. I also... Where was I going with that thought? I just, like, totally dropped the brain cells there. Basically, at the end of the day, I think that Nikke would just be more successful if a lot of those gacha skins were just monthly pass skins. Because I think that at the $25 mark, it's a reasonable ask. And I think that a lot more people are willing to spend the money versus just trying to focus on, like, the maybe 5% of your player base that's like, oh yeah, I'll just fucking drop $80. That mentality fucking seems goofy to me. I mean, obviously, I guess maybe I'm talking out my ass. I mean, Nikke is one of the top grossing fucking games, gacha games. Not only that, but like,
Where do you want this to be delivered?
Shift Up is like one of the richest companies in fucking South Korea, so I'm sure they don't need to take fucking financial advice from some random dude, but at the same time,
Thanks.
I bet
I'm
you
sorry. I mean,
if
I don't know
at
what
least
to say.
monthly you had good
I'll keep
monthly
it and
passes
treasure it for a
rather
long,
than
long
fucking a bunch of mid characters most of the time, like fucking the Soras and like the fucking D tier characters that nobody fucking ever uses anyway. You would probably gross a lot better. Like, that's why right now I'm contemplating doing both Tia and Naga, because they are actually good characters. The casual fit for Moran is great, IMO. I mean, I still would rather run that over the fucking gacha skin that they did for Moran. But see, that was one of those things where it was like, and I don't know if this was part of their plan, they released that skin. I got it, because I love dinosaurs, plus all the art that was coming out at that time. Like, Moran sleeping and dreaming about her on a T-Rex beating the other Underworld Queen's dinosaurs up. That was fucking one of my favorite pieces of art that ever dropped, so I was like, fuck yeah, dude, I will support this. So, I don't know if at the time MiHoYo and I keep saying that. Shift Up had already planned to drop Moran's special item. Because that was one of those rare situations where Moran was technically a mid-character, but also the dinosaur outfit was so good that it kind of outweighed her midness. And so now that she is a AAA character,
Thank you, Coco.
I'm happy that I got that skin. But Not every time is going to be like that. Also, a lot of the fucking... Like, I look at Sora's pass or Viper's pass with the collaboration with fucking Razor. Those were mid. Like, Viper's outfit for the Razor collaboration barely looked any different than her OG. So that one I was like, why even fucking bother looking at it? It's not even not worth. Plus Viper's trash. Same with Vesti's. Vesti's skin, like, even with her new skin, or her new upgrade, like her being better, the fucking schoolgirl outfit was still pretty mid. It was all pretty mid. There's only like 2 or 3 times a year where they fucking walk out some slappers, some true bangers. I will... We'll do Nikke, and then we'll see about Wua after. It is almost 1 o'clock, and I probably should go to bed soonish. Because I got some family stuff that I gotta do tomorrow, and preferably some other stuff as well. I gotta potentially get an oil change tomorrow. And shit. Make the money and get the fans back that probably left after that shitstorm. I think it's just a meme unless genuinely part of the story, side story, Bond story.
Goddess of Victory, Nikke.
What, are we talking about Moran on the dinosaurs beating up the other underworld queens? Because that was just a meme. That was made by some random artist that I follow on Twitter. That was, to the best of my knowledge, not real dealio. Casual fit for yeah, we were talking about that. Yeah, that one is pretty solid. Sometimes the more casual look goes hard. It depends, like, how they lean into the joke. Like, if there is a meme for them to lean into and they do it, then those outfits are pretty good. It's either you gotta make the butt pop or the boobs bang, or
Tell me the story of
or
victory.
you go into like a meme. But
Have no fury like a woman.
for the ones like Sora where there's pretty much no personality,
Leave me alone.
those ones are like, why am I spending $20 on fucking a character that I'm never even going to use? Like, even if somebody like Sora does get a special item, the chances of her going any higher than an A tier, probably pretty low.
We've won. Happy now.
Moran, yeah, she was a good character for PvP, that is true. But now she's triple S in everything, so now she's like a killer character and definitely worth. But I mean, I think that's probably why I did it, was because I was using her for other stuff. I mean, that's how I can justify like Crown and Nayuta skins, is like they're characters that I use a lot. Like, they're almost on all my teams. So for that, at the anniversary time, I can justify maybe getting a gotcha skin a year to support the fucking team. And then, again, same with, like, the monthly pass. If there are characters that I do use regularly, like Tia and Naga, then I can see the advantage to
All
it.
sins laid upon me for
Hell has no fury like a woman awoken!
I can see why it's worth supporting. Mostly so that I can see Tia and Naga's butt now that they've graduated. That's my graduation present to them, is me looking at their butt. The MILF fit with the sweater and pants is pretty good.
Anything else I can do to help the thieves?
You're not talking about... Which MILF fit? I'm thinking Grave, but Grave is more of a suit. How you bury that guy so hard? I mean, my Nikes are level 550. And also,
This is how powerful maids
that
can be.
team that I'm using is absolute fucking Giga Chad team. All of which are... I mean, Nayuta's a +3. Who else was in that? Little Mermaid is a +4. Liberalio is a +1. All of their items are max level. All of their equipment is max level with, like, really, I mean, decent stats on the equipment. Probably could get higher attack on that. The elemental damage there is about as high as she goes. The highest attack you can get is 14.64%. The highest elemental is 29, so those are both pretty good stats. So you don't even get overload equipment until you're, like, far in the game and starting to get manufacturer gear, so that is part of why I bury that guy so fast. Also, like I say, because I'm level 550 something, 56, I think I've already surpassed the cap for that. So because of that, I'm getting scaled down, so I'm, like, literally above the max power output that you can put into that. So for anything where I'm above the cap, I just fucking clap cheeks. But that's the way she
Entire
goes.
buildings?
Eventually
You
you'll get
I can make
there,
it, thank
and you'll be fucking squeezing thick thighs on fucking
Hope you put it to good use.
fat nerds.
Looks like we've got company.
Take
Plus,
as much
not to
time as you
mention,
We have everything in our shop except
those
what
characters
we
in
don't
that
have.
team either both have the Bastion cube or the fucking Resilience cube, which are two of the best cubes in the game. So in that regards, when those are maxed out at level 15, you're going to get the most out of the Nikkes that have that equipped as
Just
well.
in time, dear client.
Have fun
So
shopping.
just in
Thank
general,
you for coming.
all
Another
that I
successful
really can
transaction.
do with a lot of
Can
my
I help you
main
with anything
Nikkes
else?
now is just continue to
Hello,
level them
This is
out.
the electronic integration system of...
Which is at a slow progress now because I'm pretty much a broke boy. I am and I'm not. I'm actually incredibly wealthy with the resources that I have, and I could jump 20 levels. But like I was saying, the more progress you make in the story, the more valuable those items become. If you look here, it basically, I got a lot of these toes. Read among silence. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. My name's Double 6D. You can call me Jimbo. I am a variety streamer, a real gamer, if you will. And I am here to count the toes of the Nikkes. We'll be here all week. Welcome, welcome! Let me read a shout out here. She's excellent. You should go and support her. Ugh. There we go. Surely this is gonna work. 100%. No longer blind. Wow, that's beautiful art. It's perfection. Truly perfection. Reed, how was your evening? What were you up to tonight? And again, welcome in, Raiders. Good to have you here. Hopefully you're having a wonderful start to your weekend. I gotta do some catch-up on some chat here. Not sure why Automod didn't like that. It hates the word MILF in particular. It hates, man, I love fishing. It has no culture whatsoever. So yeah, what I was saying is, the further you are in the story, the more you get out of these. So, like, when this fills up, you'll get more money and more fucking USB drives and core dust. But that also counts for the resources that you have in here. So, the more progress you can make without burning these, the better. Because if you hit a point where you do need to burn these, then you can just fat level up. So, that's why you see me sitting on, like, fucking 1,000 boxes of this stuff. We could certainly go ham, but it's just, it isn't worth it. Like, I could drop it now, but if I can get further on my hard stories, then it's even better for me. Curious how you killed that guy so fast, but then I saw you were 550. Yeah, I mean, I've been playing for like 2 years minimum at this point. I think I started a little bit after like the 1.5 year anniversary happened. So, and I'm like a daily login kind of guy. So I've been pushing resources in this game for about as long as you can. Something grave, something wedding ring. Ho, ho, ho! Looking to get married to grave. I'll offer my daughter's hand in marriage, but not her toes. We have to count those later. Make sure that there's a proper amount of toes.
Dispatching now.
Time for you to head to bed, Saucy. Understood, my guy. Sleep well, friendo. May you dream of all the waifus in the world. Now that I think about it, Rinko Loro is a good example of a MILF fit I was referring to. Oh, Rinko Loro, eh? Tell me more. Rinko Lori? From Gundam? Oh, shit. Yep. He's got one of them sweaters. One of them bosom squeezers, if you will. Just got to chapter 18 after leveling some characters, getting carried by Vesti upgrade. Didn't even know there's a cap at all. There really isn't. In fact, I don't think there is a cap, which is kind of one of the issues with this game having a PvP mode, is it's like, okay, especially for those who wail, it's like, okay, they're going to keep going higher and higher. You get stuck in this bracket of people who, like, started around the same time you did. So if people in that bracket wail, then it pretty much means that, like, the sky is the limit. PvP isn't necessarily the most important part of the game, but it does kind of piss me off that, like...
Every day with you is a happy one, Commander.
It should be easy enough for them to just make PvP brackets where it's like, okay, based off of your Nikkei level...
My heart
people
is
within
beating
5
faster than the
levels
last time
of
I
your
saw
Nikkei's
brown bear out in the
levels,
wild.
either up or down, are who you compete against. But for whatever reason, Shift Up can't fucking figure out a good fucking PvP atmosphere.
I love anyone who brings me lots of yummy.
So that kind of fucking pisses me off. That's one of my big complaints about this game. Had a lot of fun, was playing a game called Grun. It's really trippy. It was like a gardening sim mixed with Cry of Fear. So, both spoopy and relaxing at the same time. What were you gardening? Were you growing a rose garden? That's an interesting juxtaposition. Where you just, like, coax yourself into a relaxed state and then all of a sudden you're pissing your pants. This kind of sounds interesting. Pretty sure I saw a meme of Graves sitting on a cuck chair like a director while Cindy and the commander go at it. Yeah, that sounds about right. Grave has got a very strange obsession with Cinderella. I mean, Grave is precious, but it is also kind of funny. Like, technically, Little Mermaid, Hansel and Gretel are all her children, but there was clearly a favorite. Cinderella gets all the attention, and then Little Mermaid is just, like, there. I mean, you've seen the event. I don't think Grave actually physically speaks to Little Mermaid once. She gives more attention to Maury the entire time. Maury's becoming new favorite, confirmed. Sick of drinking coffee whenever I feel tired. I want to drink something new. Is there something you can recommend? Drink Privity's bodily fluids. I mean, an energy drink. I mean, a vitamin drink. I mean, I feel like Yulha hates me. I don't know what to fucking do to make her happy. Black vitamins! Okay, fucking knew it. Fucking knew it. I don't think she has agreed with one thing that I've said to her in the entire time I've known her. But Rosanna hates me almost equally, so there's that. I'm curious about something. What scares you more, a knife or a gun? Probably, I don't know. I work with guns every day, so... Although I also work with knives every day. I'm gonna go with a weird answer here. Tape gun. Honestly, after all my time working with guns and knives, it was a fucking tape gun that got me. I mean, logical answer is a gun? You've been around your fair share of guns, so I suppose it makes sense that you'd feel that way. I mean, I literally had to put down Marion with a gun. Most people have a greater fear of knives? I don't know. If I cut myself a little bit, I'm like, still chilling.
You're coming awfully close.
But I've never been shot,
What's your
and I
next move?
plan on keeping it that way, potentially. I don't... Chat, that question goes out to you. What do you guys fear more, gun or a fucking knife? I mean, I guess, logically, if you've never had to deal with a gun in your life, I could understand not being that scared of a gun. But logically speaking, if a gun was pointed at you, I am sure you would have a few more concerns than a knife. Like, my thought process is, if somebody had a knife and they were threatening me, my first thought would be, do I have a knife? Which the answer is typically yes. Okay. What are my odds here? Or I go into the, could I outrun this person? Which probably could. So, one way or another, I feel my odds are pretty good against a knife, but if I had to outrun a bullet, I would have had to have really limbered up that day. I would have had to have really drank my coffee with the milk. Twitch doesn't want to work with you today? Twitch is always fucking... It's twitchy, to say the least. See what I did there? Not me walking over to the chair, picking Grave up, throwing her... Wait, what was the dialogue here? Oh, yeah. Pure silence. Nothing but the sound of Cinderella's butt cheeks clapping together. So what was the highlight of the stream, Reed? Was it the relaxing parts? Or was it the parts where you were darn near peeing yourself? Waves will eventually wash away your drawing, you know. That is a beautiful... See, me and Cinderella... All I've got to do is say it's beautiful, typically. Except for the time where both answers are beautiful, and then she's like, you fucking moron! Of course it's beautiful! But that's beautiful, too! Some things are more beautiful because they disappear, just like this drawing. People who draw in the sand know it'll be washed away. But they choose to do it anyway. That's what makes it more beautiful. Cinderella and I spent some time drawing in the sand. Yes. Yes. Very nice. Who else? Oh, right. Hello there, Marciana. I have a question for you, Commander. Which penguin in the Penguin Squad do you think is the cutest? Oh, I can't pick. Probably number 4. I like the way he speaks like a human. I'm the same way. I can't choose either. I asked because I was curious to hear your thoughts, but it makes me happy that we feel the same. Marciana and I go on about how cute the Penguin Squad is. Heh, I'm
Would it
the
be alright if I stayed
cutest.
by your side a little longer? I'd like that.
Now squeeze me with thine thighs. Ruin me, Marciana! Just like you ruined the fucking bosses, the children of the boss or whatever. How good is Ein? Oh, she's good. Especially for her manufacturer tower. Even outside of manufacturer tower, she builds ult pretty quick for your team. That's just one of the perks of snipers. So, like, if you manual control her and just, like, keep popping off, like, bang, 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 instead of building or charging her weapon, she pretty much builds constant ult. It is a little bit based off of who is all in the team, but she is a very top-tier character with a lot of utility. 4 days left on Tia. I think Naga is 6 or 13. I'm probably going to get them both. I'm probably just going to do it, chat. How can you not? Got her earlier. She reminds me of an Overwatch character. She is good. She is definitely a character that you can use for a lot of the game. Until you start getting, like, the meta teams put together, she's somebody that can carry you a decent distance. So I would definitely recommend focusing on building her out.
On guard! Never mind. It's just a simulation after all.
Using Litter, Aid, Bunny, Vesti upgrade, Alice, and Red Rappy. Yeah. I mean, Aid Bunny, when you get a better burst too, you could probably swap her out because she's not that good. But Red Rappy Hood is one of the best in the game. Alice is also definitely a very strong character, especially in her her manufacturer tower. Alice has never been removed out of my manufacturer tower, so, and probably never will. There's a character that, especially early game, Red Hood is a really good character.
Did you see? Your king has won
Alice
another
is
victory.
pretty much the same. Not quite as good as Red Hood, but very similar. They're about equal. But Alice is easier to get because she's not a pilgrim. Hoping to get Red Hood, one of the characters I put in my target roster. She is good, don't get me wrong, but I don't think nowadays, compared to some of the other pilgrims that you can get, that she's quite as good. I would say it's up to you at the end of the day. What the fuck am I doing? I mean, go with what your heart desires. Also, this Dorothy, or, sorry, yeah, no, that's her name, yeah. I was like, no, it's Doro. This Dorothy is also good, but she's also the same as Cinderella. She is a pilgrim, so her probability is 1% as well, so she's just about just as hard to get. Personally, I would say for your wish list, this is probably what I would do. Scarlet, you could probably take Scarlet off. You might be better going like Nyuta or Crown. Both of those are really good burst 2s. The only reason why I'm not trying to core 7 them right now is because I do actually want Scarlet's background. And her Snow White is probably one of the best characters. This version specifically. You have to make sure you're going after this version. She's one of the best characters in the game right now because not only does she have her sniper rifle, which does insane damage, but she's kind of like Vesti. She's got a multi-rocket cluster that just like, she charges up, she fires that, and then Anise is probably one of the best burst 1s in the game. Same with Little Mermaid. Her, Litter, and Mermaid are definitely the best burst 1s at the moment. Nyuta kind of has a little bit of stipulation where really, if you were to go for a meta team, it would look something like Little Mermaid, Nyuta, and Liberalio would be kind of a meta team right now. And then, honestly, you would go Little Mermaid, Nyuta, Liberalio, Crown, and then probably doing, like Red Rappy Hood in there as well would be like a really meta team. That's the team that you saw me crush that fucking Robo dickhead with. Who, sorry, was distracted by Nikke experiencing baby's first PTSD. So, I mean, personally, what I would say, I would have something like this selected as your 5 pilgrims / overspec characters. But you could do some, you could aim specifically for trying to get a meta team right off the bat. If you were going meta team, I would suggest Little Mermaid, Nyuta, Crown, Liberalio, and then trying to continue out Red Rappy Hood. Or Snow White is one of the best characters in the game right now. This Heavy Arms, or whatever the fuck she's called, Snow White with no pants. Yeah, Heavy Arms. Those are some of the best. But like I was saying, Anise is now one of the best burst 1s in the game. She's better than Litter. You can do things with Anise too, like she and Tia are one of the only 2 burst 1s in the game that will allow a second burst 1 to proc. So essentially, if you have her, and then I'll show you. Oh, maybe I can't show you my... Oh, no. No, I can't. So, I have Anus, and I have, I guess I can show you in a sense. So what you could theoretically do is have Anise and Moran in a team together, because if Anise bursts first and then you have Moran burst,
Leave it to me.
they're both actually going to burst, and then the burst 2 will go off, and then a burst 3. So technically, you get 4 burst applications. It's one of the rare scenarios where that'll happen. So that's one of the reasons why Anise is the best. The other reason is that Anise does more damage than pretty much any other burst one. My Anise isn't even a 3-star, and she is still better than my completely maxed out Litter. Litter is great early game, but late game, she will fall off.
Is it time to set sail?
And that's when you're going to want characters like Little Mermaid, and especially Anise. But for example, in this anomaly interception, the team that I always run because I can hit max and kill the Kraken is Little Mermaid, Nyuta, Liberalio, Red Rappy, and Crown. The reason that I have 2 burst 2s in this is because Crown has a passive ability that actually buffs the rest of the team. Or I think it buffs, like, the 2 strongest hitters or something, which is Red Rappy and Liberalio. But if I were to show you the damage of this team, you would be surprised to see that Nyuta actually fucking... I think she actually out-damages Red Rappy. Liberalio typically leads the damage, but the way that it works is, like, they do insane amount of damage.
The story will be rewritten into a tale that's happy and beautiful. It's over. Now, let us rest together, Commander.
Did you see? Your king has won another victory.
Welcome.
So there's little intricacies to how you want teams laid out as well. So this is like my PvP team. So Moran is one of the best PvP burst ones that you can use. And then even though Biscuit and Noah typically aren't good for other forms, they are incredibly good for PvP. And then Snow White's pretty much good for everything. She is a incredibly worthy character. I could probably match this guy's team out, but this is a pretty good team for me.
Now, let the games debut!
So that's the interesting thing, too. Even though
You can
this
always
opponent's
count on quality
character, characters have an overall higher
That's it.
I am invincible!
combat power than mine,
I'll kill them all, leaving
we
nothing
still
behind.
actually will probably win this because of specific things with my character's build, for example.
This is taking forever! Those guys are dead meat!
So part of Moran with her special item and the Bastion cube that I or not the Bastion cube, but the cube that I have equipped to her have specific properties that allow her to gain a massive amount of health back. So that's why she's got the tempering cube on her, is because that's what's allowing her to heal as well as her her special item. And then, obviously, other things to focus on are once you do get to the point where you have the overclocked equipment, focusing on having good stats for that equipment. And then, typically, any of the super meta characters, you typically want to have their skill set 10, 10, and 10. That's usually how you'll play it out, with some exceptions.
Ready? Alert!
For Lilith.
Baby's first
Miss you, rest in
PTSD episode. Wait.
Conducting maintenance. That's it. Bring
First
forth.
PTSD? I feel like your first
Fully active.
PTSD
Pierce
episode
through
is like
and open.
the prologue. I don't know about you, but that's when I experienced my PTSD. Laplace's? Yeah, she does have a moment. She most assuredly has a moment. Some chapters of the game are so good. But like I was saying back in the day as well, back in the day being like a week ago or whatever, make sure that you go and check out like the additional chapters that you need to unlock with those film canisters as well. Because all of the ones that focus around the Goddesses of Victory squad, which is Dorothy, Snow White, Rapunzel, Red Hood, and Scarlet, those are some of the best moments in the game. They truly go so fucking hard. Usually, those chapters take place on the half and the full anniversaries,
I will knock them
which
all
is
down.
why they go so hard.
That's it. Bring forth.
I am invincible!
Fully active.
When they
Pierce
did the
through.
most
Kill them all,
recent
leaving nothing behind.
anniversary event,
Let's keep going.
that was like probably one of the best moments in gacha game history by my approximation. Shit was so good. It truly was one of the most fucked up moments.
Behold, the season's rising
Especially if you've been
star.
playing the game for as long as I have, where it was just like a culmination of so many boiling points. And my fucking jaw was on the floor the whole time. I just could not fucking believe what did happen.
Get this show on the road.
Chapter 18, I'm just assuming as a theory, counters are going to have to clean up Su Yen's shit again.
Don't bother praying. I'll be the one to kill
Honestly,
your
it's been so long since I did Chapter 18 that I couldn't
That's
spoil
it.
that for you if I wanted to.
I am invincible!
I remember
active.
things
Pierce
that
through.
happened, I just don't remember the order that they happened in. So... I mean, you say cleaned up Su Yen's shit again. There's multiple times where it happens where we have to clean up Su Yen's shit. I honestly can't remember which scenario is going on in Chapter 18. You're probably not wrong. We're essentially the cleanup crew. When shit hits the fan, who you gonna call? Nutbusters. I'm busting a nut. The fattest of nuts.
Let's get this show on the road!
But I can't even remember. Like I say, I don't want to say anything that's going to spoil things for you, so if you kind of gave me a refresher as to what was happening around then, I'd kind of remember.
I am invincible!
But especially in the
active.
early chapters,
Here's
like,
Sprout.
so many
Teach them
things
a
happen
lesson.
so fast.
Beyond
And then there's a little bit of, like, a lull period. There's, like... I mean, obviously, like any game, it can't be straight fire all the time. But when the game gets good,
Let's get this show
the
on
game
the
is
road.
good. And like I say, on the 3-year anniversary, the game was fucking pog. Suyen made a plan to lure the Raptors into the Ark without realizing that Nikkes have absolutely no way of handling traumatic psychological damage events when they have no nymph to suppress negative emotions. Ah, yes. Yeah. Yeah! Fuck, I forgot about that. The redemption of Masilus Ark. Yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah.
What a
I
shame.
mean, if we show up on the scene, like I said, brother, there's a reason that we're there. It's to clean up the Ark's bullshit.
Ready? Alert!
That is all I will say in this specific scenario.
Beyond performance!
Okay, so that gives me an idea. You're already past the corruption chapter then. I always forget, because it's like... I don't know why I always thought that the corruption chapter was much later in the game. But like I say, that's how long ago I did that chapter, is that I have lost all fucking reasonable assumptions as to, like, when things happened. I'm like that guy that fucking reminisces, and I'm like, 20 years ago. And then somebody's like, no, that was like fucking last week, Grandpa. That literally just fucking happened, you goddamn idiot. And I'm like, ha ha ha, lies. I was a young man when that happened. Saw that coming from a mile away. I just thought, welcome to being human, aka no nanites to manage emotions. No nano machines. Enjoy your stay in hell. Yeah, that does happen from time to time. Them nano machines, they're designed to suppress them emotions. When you don't have that, you have emotional damage. What are we gonna get in our Tetra mold? Garbage! Woohoo! Fuck! Fuck, it's funny. Some of these I have 3 of. I could get fucking the background for Arcana. I could get the background for Clay. I could get the background for Zwei. I could get the background for Ketchup Girl. I could get the background for shitty fucking not Bunny Girl. Maid Aid sucks. But as soon as she puts on that Bunny Girl outfit, fucking rev my engine and step on my balls. Batman, she's fucking incredible. Actually, I have Standard pity tickets. Who can I standard
Welcome to the Raise
pity
and Rebuild
today?
workshop. Are you looking for something? Let me help you.
Oh, I could standard pity Noah. That's actually not a bad idea. Why don't I... Wait. Is this regular Vesti? Vesti, yeah. I was gonna say, there's no way they fucking brought... Oof. But there's also Senti, who's not bad. I think I'm gonna go for Noah, though.
Payment can be settled by uploading an e-invoice.
See, the other thing, once you see some of my characters' combat power, like 335,000, she's not even really that good. It kind of varies, too, because it's like, okay, her combat power is 335,000, whereas Liberalio's is only 283,000. But Liberalio, the scalage doesn't necessarily work, because Liberalio could out-fucking DPS Biscuit any day of the week. Same with Snow White, like, she's sitting at 294, but she'd fucking pound fucking... I mean, even Cinderella. I mean, Cinderella is a huge hitter. But Nayuta is one of the best general burst 2s that you can have, and same with Crown. So I would definitely recommend trying to get them early on, because aside from just your Pilgrim Tower, which they're both usable in Pilgrim Tower, just in general gameplay alone, they're both going to be super huge.
You are falling further behind.
Ooh-hoo-hoo-hoo. And then Neon's pretty good. I mean, like I was saying, though, Anise is just fucking leagues ahead. Like, look at this. She's 250,000, but she still would shit on Litter, who's somewhere up here. 305 with max core. I kinda wish that I went harder on her, like, and then, like, even Laplace, like, I mean, honestly, I would probably wait until new Laplace comes out, but aside from the fact that, oh, this is one of the reasons why getting her favorite item is a good thing, though. You get their fucking special backgrounds once you've completed out their favorite item. Their special backgrounds do kind of slap. I really like... Where's Moran's? Where's Moran? Where's Moran? There's Moran. There's Moran's special item background. Fucking sweet. Baby Jesus. And then who else has got a... Senti does. Where's Senti? There's Senti. Sweet baby Jesus. The friggin' bosoms. Oh, Privity does too. Her sucks, unfortunately. Unfortunately, hers isn't that good, but she does have Moi Moi thigh gap. So I guess that's pretty good. Moi Moi kun. Drake's got one. Drake is ridiculous. Also, their favorite item does have like a little storyline too. And some of them are quite cute. Like Moran's is based off of this being her first date. She's never gone on a date before. It was quite lovely. It was quite nice. So I would recommend getting hers just because I want to smooch her on the forehead. Alright, and then you can't even blame somebody for being a tree hugger when Trina looked this damn fine. Trina's backstory is kind of one of my favorite too, because she's just a fucking nudist. In a wife, or a virgin killer sweater. Oh, God. There's some characters that I wish were good. They're so fucking bad, but their fucking character models are insane. Like, Alec is one of those. Fucking Bretty. They're characters that just unfortunately don't slap as hard as they should. In fact, they released Alec and then they did the swimsuit Alec like not even long after. And swimsuit Alec was only marginally better than the original Alec was, so it was like, okay. Why do you fucking hate me so much, Shift Up? How are you going to give me this thick-thighed wife and then make her bad? What is wrong with you? Why? Why, goddammit? Why we can't have nice things, Shift Up? Fuck yeah! Okay, there we go. Trina's little doll has been maxed. Now I gotta max out her gear, which means that I gotta go fucking broke to do that. There's just some things about Shift Up that piss me off. Same with Snow Crane. Snow Crane is another one where she just gives us head pats and calls us a good boy, but she's not good. She's not a good character. But I want to freaking live in between her chest mountains.
I just love those clouds.
I would buy all the real estate there is.
Let's begin.
Mount Everest ain't got nothing on Snow Crane. That's all I'll say. I would climb to the top of those peaks every day of the week.
Faster! More!
Wow, faster? More? That kind of sounds incredibly lewd. I don't know if she's talking about well, she might be talking about balls, but Not bouncy balls, necessarily. Say the balls that she's referring to aren't made of rubber.
Bubble, bubble!
Faster, more! Alright. I don't have the time to fucking max this out.
It's okay. We can try again.
Eventually we will try and go. What is this? Gives you an extra chance when you lose a game. Interesting. Bitty interest. Although, if everything just, like, stays directly where it is, I don't know if that's exactly a great thing. Marciana, time to head out, Penguin Squad. Smash everything. Oh, I'll be smashing. Hee. You're all so cute. Go get 'em, penguins. Hee. God. Little Mermaid. Now you won't be lonely anymore. Hee. Huh? Ah-woo! Ah-woo! She's not budging! How'd you even fit in there? No idea, just kind of slipped right in. Ha! That's what he said! Ha! 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 Oh! I adore Siren. I love what they've done with him. They've made her such a fucking hoe. But I feel like she's an innocent hoe. Like, she don't know she a hoe.
I just love those clouds.
Nobody told her that she's not supposed to be saying faster. Bounce them balls off my face or whatever the fuck she said. And then Cinderella walks by and is like, "Oh, she's beautiful."
Regroup and let's go again.
Cinderella's like one of those, it's what's on the inside that's beautiful people, but not necessarily what's in the side of their head.
The story will be rewritten into a tale that's happy and beautiful.
She kinda like some tarted. It's already dead. It doesn't even know it, but it's already fucking dead.
Beautiful memories, glass slippers. Full contact. Pour out.
It can't be dead yet, but like now that it shows its face, it's like that was it screaming in pain.
Time of true beauty. Mine body feels light, and my blade doth. This feels amazing! Riding across the ocean on bubbles is way more comfortable than I expected. I'm glad! How about you, Grave and Cinderella? Are you comfortable?
Yeah. Very
Wow,
comfortable.
how articulate.
I'm good too. Flying like this is much nicer than riding a boat.
I never want to ride a boat again.
Same.
How much longer until we get there, Siren?
I don't know exactly. But it's definitely not not somewhere we can reach in a day or two. It'll take quite a while.
We'll have to take some breaks along the way. I wonder if Prince made it back home all
Aw,
right.
we've split up.
I'm sure he did. He's superhuman, after all.
I'm a superhuman prince. Little Mermaid turns around and looks behind her.
I hope we can meet again sometime soon. Take care, Prince.
A small bubble carrying her voice floats away behind them.
Oh? Who are you sending that to?
It's a secret.
Yeah, it's a super secret.
A secret, huh?
Woo! Cinderella smiles and waves at the bubble as it fades into the distance.
Well, I don't know who it's for, but I hope it reaches them safely.
You do know who it's for. Who else is it gonna be for? There's literally 4 male characters in the entire universe. And only one of them has women vying over them. So, yeah. Yeah, they all know who it's for. It was actually Siren farted in a bubble. She just didn't want everybody else to smell it. Except for Prince. Prince is the only one. After school, students file through the gate as they leave the school. Naga and Tia stop walking for a moment.
Naga.
Yeah?
We really graduated, didn't we?
Yeah.
It feels weird. We've been coming here every
For
day.
28,000
Now
years!
we don't have to anymore.
Yeah.
It's gonna mean that they're gonna start showing up at my house. The two of them look up at the school building for a moment.
I guess Miss Marciana isn't coming out. Should we go find her? No. We already had a proper goodbye. If I see her again, I think my resolve would weaken for what I've decided to do. We need to keep moving forward. You're right. But still, why don't we say one last goodbye? From here. From here? Yeah, from here.
The two look at each other and nod. Together, they wave their hands towards the school.
Thank you for everything, Miss Marciana. We'll see you again sometime. Promise.
Marciana stands by the window.
Congratulations again on graduating.
She raises her hand and waves quietly. A goodbye that neither of her students will see.
You've both worked so hard. Tia, Naga.
Shouldn't you go see them? Bang.
No, it's okay. If I did, it might make it harder for them to move forward. This is the right way to send them off. From now on, the two of them will walk their own paths. And from here, from this place, I'll keep rooting for them. Take care, you two.
With everyone gone from the island, only the lighthouse remains. It does not hold on to those who are sailing away from it, but simply continues to shine its light as though gently waving to them. Wave to you. The end. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Come on, let's go enjoy the rest of our vacation, Prince.
Jesus Christ. Oh, I love her. What a nice summer event. I think that was probably one of the better summer events, TBH. Summer is usually filled with bangers and mash. But that one was pretty good. Oh, right.
I just love those clouds.
Oh, these? My boobies? My massive fucking titties? My super stuffed milkies? My honker badonker boinky doinkies? My wind flapping fabric stretching gravity welling sex mounds? Now, what I like to do, it really depends on how you want to use your gemage, but I will purchase these. Going like yadoink. And then I shall go back to story number 2.
I just love those clouds.
And then I shall go specifically God. These fucking butt cheeks. And then I will go back to this one. And quick battle time 70 yadoink.
What a truly beautiful story
Which gets
this
you
was.
another
I am
7,000
most
of
pleased with
these,
it.
plus 280 boxes of core dust. Which, like I say, has increasing returns depending on how far into the story
just
you
love
are when
those
you use
clouds.
those. And then I shall go Hadouken. Wait, purchase all. I forgot about this. Ha 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 ha. Ha. No, wait. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. I'm not gonna do that right away. I'm gonna go like so. That anchor is pretty basic, so you don't really need to worry about that. And then typically these banners or whatever, like, I would rather have the skill-based banners than some fucking random garb one that you buy with these fucking gems. You could potentially buy these. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it because you do get them via other means. So typically you're just gonna get them by doing stuff. And then at least for me right now where I am, you're gonna find late game, you're going to struggle with one thing or another. It's either going to be core dust, the USB, or credits. For me, I'm a fucking broke boy. Credits are my big fucking hindrance right now, so that's kind of why everything you see me buying is credits. One of the reasons, and one of the things that I kind of wish that I had figured out earlier, I used to buy USBs like this from this shop, the common shop. It's not really a good idea. You have other methods of getting specific things, like you can crush USBs for core dust if you need core dust, which for a while is actually going to be a viable option. And then where is this menu? This is the shop menu.
Welcome to the
And
Raise
then
and
all
Rebuild
the way
workshop.
down at the bottom, you can't see it because I'm body blocking it, but this, it's called the exchange shop. So you can do core dust, or you can swap these for money. But keep in mind that there is, like, eventually going to be a point in time where you're going to struggle with one or another. Started playing like an hour ago. Can you teach me how to save the game and go to the menu? Yeah, just Alt F4 is the save. Yo, what up, Frame Bangin'? No, wait. Frame Geek? Gink? No, I like Frame Bangin' the most. That's what you are now. You're banging frames. Does it autosave as you play? Yeah, absolutely. It's just continuously saving all that sweet progress for you, brother. You do not have to worry. The only time you do have to worry is if the game decides it's gonna randomly crash, like, right after you beat something, and then, you know, it doesn't quite exit out of that, then sometimes you might lose progress. Only happened to me, like, once or twice. It does suck, but it is what it is. Was that the shop menu? Yeah, so that's the regular shop, not the cash shop.
Salty,
Boom. Here, I'll do this again.
buildings, you name it, I can make it
Boom.
for you
Shop.
and fast. I'll build you
And then
everything
all
you
the way
need.
down at the exchange. I don't know if maybe you don't open that shop up until you get to a specific point. It may be locked behind a certain amount of progress or something. Because it is kind of an endgame thing. Technically, I can't even remember. It's been so long since I've had to level Nikke's the regular way, or like the OG way. Unlocks after clearing 21. Okay, that answers that question. Because eventually, like I was showing you, you'll have what's called the synchro device, and then your leveling kind of changes a bit. Once you hit synchro, so it'll pick right back up where you left? Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, think of it as autosave after everything that you do. So as you continue, you can swap between playing on your phone and then back on PC. Your account is just one big autosave, so no matter what platform you play on, your experience and your progression will always come forward with you. So like I was saying, this is your synchro device. Once you hit, I think it's level 160, your Nikke's aren't going to level anymore. That's like the first hard cap of the game. Once you hit that, you're going to need 5 Nikke's that have 3-star or more. You're going to shove them in the synchro device. These ones are going to be locked for life. They are going to be the basis of how the synchro device works. Once you've achieved that, you're going to stuff in all the other Nikke's that you actually want to use and level, and you are going to continue to enhance. As you can see, for me, if I want to level up from 556 to 557 now, I need 15,000 core dust. I need... What is this? Fucking 78 million, even though this is the M, but the way that they do this is stupid because there's actually still 3 zeros after this. So 78 million USBs and then 900 or 9 million credits per level. Now, if I go like so, this is where things kind of change. So if I go auto select, you see it's going to take all those resources that's sitting in my inventory right now, and I could boost my level to level 577. So I could go up 21 levels. The reason that I don't do that is because, like I was saying, if I can make more progress in the campaign, so as far as the standard campaign goes, normal, I'm completely caught up to chapter 46. And the hard campaign, I am sitting at chapter 40 right now. If I am capable of beating this boss and going on to the next chapter and beating more of that chapter before getting locked in progress again, then all those resources that I just showed you will become even more valuable, because how it works is every 6 times you, like, complete story missions, you see those diamonds after every time you get 6 of those. It tells you that, like, the value of core dust and the value of the flash drives go up. So that means that the value of these go up. You can see, like, if you were to compare what you get for opening one of these credit cases versus what I get for the credit case, I'm getting 67,149 for the 1H credit cases. You're probably getting, like, a small denomination of that. I honestly couldn't off the top of my head tell you what I would assume that to be, but that's how the value of this works in the game. So the more proggy you make, the more value you get out of these, the more you can level your Nikkes. The reason that becomes more important is, like, through these events and everything, you'll get more of these, but you're also getting these during doing the story and everything, right? So if you're blowing your load early when you don't need to, instead of holding those on, or holding on to those, then you'll get to a point where you'll slow down leveling, and you could have potentially been a higher level if you were getting more value out of those. So that's my recommendation, is only when the game really starts to clap your cheeks do you want to start busting into these resources. Sometimes patience is a virtue, and the reason why I know I can be patient... Where is it? The reason I know that I can be patient is because if I go over here and then I go into ranking, and I go into hard campaign ranking, the next person in my bracket that's anywhere near me is a full 6 chapters behind me in hard mode. So, when they start catching up to me, then perhaps I'll fucking start smacking ass. But at the moment, I have a pretty commanding lead over most things. PvP. Minus the actual, like, PvP fights themselves, which actually, surprisingly, has nothing to do with these rankings. There is no PvP-specific bullshit right now. It's just hard campaign. How your Nikkes are ranked, tribe tower, and then all the manufacturer tribe towers. Also, I totally forgot. I have more swag, dude. I got a new avatar frame to show that I am the best. This shows that I have, what is it? I have acquired first rank 150 times. So these are the frames that you get for doing that. There's silver for being in the top 3. There's bronze for being in the top 10. And then gold for being number 1. Number 1 best gamer. So to show the nerds that I am truly built different, I gotta keep rocking my gold background, or my gold frames. So that's my tutorial on leveling in Nikke. You came in at just the right time frame, banging. You got my my breakdown of how you should be spending your currency as far as leveling your character goes. Hopefully that helps. I hope that gives you some insight. Oh, shit. Update for Wua. Alright, we're going to quickly do my dailies in Wua, and then I'm probably going to wrap the stream there so that I can wake up for family stuff tomorrow. Potentially get my oil changed tomorrow. Scream at goats tomorrow. Ah. Bah. And then tomorrow, I think the plan will probably be that I'll do, some Pal World with my pals. I fucking hopped in with my buddies a little bit earlier in a voice chat and saw what was going on. And one of my buddies has got Pal World modded out so that there's fucking titties everywhere. So he's now accused of being a furry. So if you hear us calling one of my buddies a furry tomorrow, that's why. Because his cows have fucking tits. I don't think that mod was necessary. I'm just gonna throw it out there, guys. I don't know if I ever needed Milk Tank to have titties. In fact, I can guarantee you I definitely didn't. There's a lot of things I need in life, and Miltank having fucking fat titties was not one of them. Wait, what's below me? That's... wait, what? Take the... oh. Okay, take the wing ray.
Let me be there for everyone. As we head to...
Need something?
Yeah, I need bigger butt cheeks. The butt cheeks I was born with just aren't cutting it anymore. Give me more. Give me fuel, give me fire. Give me hobbits from the Shire. Nice thing is, too, Mr. Boladenko, when you do finally actually, like, get caught up in the story, you probably noticed that on the standard fights that don't, like, equate into story, there is that option that just, like, auto-battle, so as long as you have a higher battle combat power than the fight that you're going into, it just, like, auto-concludes that fight for you. Which certainly makes progressing a lot nicer.
Not bad. You like that? Share with your friends. Optics override. Haven't caught on yet. Take the first! Override! Time to crack some ice. Neural overload. Found a soft spot.
The fact that you get no rewards for doing story mode when the gear wall is so bad is just diabolical. I see where you're coming from. You're coming from a point where that actually existed, though. There was a point where story mode didn't even exist. In fact, honestly, it didn't even exist until, like, maybe 2 or 3 major updates ago. Like, it is a relatively new feature, so I get where your head's at, but at the same time, it would either be unfair for all the people that, like, did have to push through that grind, or, I mean, I was curious when I first saw that got released, because I wondered the same thing. I was like, can I go back and just get some, like, free loot and shit?
Firewall paper thin. No challenge. Found a soft.
So, I mean, I definitely get the frustration there.
Found a soft.
But, like I say, you're dealing with pretty much a brand new mechanic to the game. Up until, in fact, it might have literally been when they added chapter 45 and 46, I think, is when that finally got introduced.
Just getting started. You seeing things? Almost feel bad.
I mean, I guess for people who
Let yourself open.
haven't gotten through it, what they could have potentially done is just split it so that you get half the rewards
Neural overload.
if you do the story difficulty, and then give you the other half when you go back to do standard. I suppose would have probably been a reasonable way to do that. But they probably also just didn't want to, like, rethink about how they would have had to have, like, retroactively gone back to change that, would probably be the one thing that I could assume would probably be the reason why they don't do that. A lot of these gacha games are kinda lazy. I hate to call them out, but, like, I mean, Shift Up, like I was saying, they could have had a way better PvP system, and yet they fucking refuse to make it good. They even literally had a fucking, survey that was specifically about PvP stuff, and I find it hard to believe that in any world, the majority of the player base, minus the whales, was like, yeah, this is a good fucking setup that you have. absolutely love it. I just don't see that world. So, I am pretty sure that fucking survey was just an absolute fucking waste of time for them to stroke their own cock for no apparent reason. Because from what I see, nothing ever fucking changed and came out of that shit. I have been in the same bracket with the same fucking 20 people for literally forever. Personally prefer Brown Dust PvP over Nikke's. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things with Brown Dust. Well, there's several reasons why that's nice. Is because, A, there is a hard character level cap in Brown Dust. So, the only advantage that another player has over you is that, A, they sit there and actually, like, read and get an understanding of how every character reacts with each other, building out a good team once they've hit max character level, which is one thing that does piss me off about Nikke, is like, okay, there's no fucking hard level cap, so the whales can literally just pay to have a fucking higher level than you, which is kinda bullshit. I do not appreciate that fucking cuckery. And then... no, yeah, yeah. And then the other thing about it is that, yeah, I can just, like, go into Brown Dust. It doesn't even... PvP really doesn't even matter all that much. I mean, yes, there's a little bit of a reward for it. But I can literally just go in to do my dailies, hit auto, fucking... let my 40 battles go while I fucking do literally anything else in the world. Actually, speaking of, I literally have Brown Dust open on the other monitor so that I could try and do the dailies, but... Whereas Nikke, I have to, like, prime up the next battle for everything, which is kind of dumb. I don't like that. Okay, we got all our dailies done, right? I have so many weekly things that I have to do still. We'll see if we actually get to that. With me working Sunday, I don't really think I'll have time on Sunday, so I'll have to try and crush out some stuff tomorrow, but like I say, Pal World will probably be a majority of the stream tomorrow. We did hit level 49, though, so that's nice. We're almost level 50, which means I will almost be able to upgrade my characters in Wua again. That is pretty bog. No one tests their games at all? Brother, you're talking to somebody who plays fucking... Tarkov, so trust me when I say I know a game that literally requires the community to test their game and then they fucking make their patches around what the community does because they fucking are retarded. BSG is just big soggy grapes. Might as well be what the fucking company is named. Butt surfing gophers. No way, 90% of the mechanics I see in games would see the light of day if people tested their own designs. I mean, it makes me wonder how fucking people come up with the pitches to fucking and that people agree to this shit in the first place. They're like, hear me out. Let's make shit impossible. And then fucking the head honcho is like, okay, yep, I like that actually. Incredible. The more screen time Drake gets, the more I like her. God. I wish you could fucking retroactively do the Licorice Recoil event. It has nothing to do with Drake, but Sugar, like, cemented herself as one of my favorite characters in the Licorice Recoil event. Shit was hilarious. To this day, I have a catchphrase, what would Sugar do? And the answer is kick a child through the fucking ceiling. So whenever you hear me say, what would Sugar do? Just think about a child, a literal child, a human child, not a Nikkei child, a human child, just getting full-on fucking punted like a football. Oh my god, it was the fucking fun. I don't want to ruin it just in case the fucking Licorice Recoil event ever does have a rerun. But literally, one of the fucking Licorice Recoil girls is like, don't hurt the kids. And then Sugar, like, kicks down the fucking door and punts a child. I fucking was howling. I was, like, in tears. It was so fucking funny. Potentially some of the best comedic timing of my life. Oh, God. So that's the story of what would Sugar do. But, ladies and gentlemen, I should probably boot, scoot, and boogie, for I have things that need to be done in the morrow. And by morrow, I mean the day. Sugar truly embodies the belief of fuck them kids. Why, she's my favorite. Especially that moment in particular. There's so many things that have happened in Nikkei that I can't necessarily remember properly, but I will never forget that moment. It made me so fucking happy. God. Whoever wrote that specific segment, they deserve a raise. In fact, they deserve a fucking 50-50 cut of Shift Up. I hope they're, like, part owner of the company now, just for fucking writing that storyline. They deserve it. They deserve all the fine things in life. And with that, my dudes, my dudettes, have yourselves a wonderful day, evening, morning, afternoon, tomorrow, yesterday, whatever time it may be for you. Enjoy it. I will see you guys sometime in the afternoon when I'm around again, okay? Love your faces. Goodbye.